must be some kind of way out of here. Say the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. Businessman there to drink my wine. Plowman dig my earth. None will ever own the mine. Nobody of it is worth. Hey. No reason to get excited. The thing be kind exposed. There are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. But you and I, we've been through that. And this is not our fate. So let us stop talking falsely now. The hour's getting late. Hey!
This is how they are. Majority of the weight on the bottom and fins. Drop it from a drone. No matter what, the weight always comes to the bottom. it anyway. Some between. Oh. It's a more cumbersome game, you know, like the, you know, running cover system's a little different, but you have switch of like hip fired. Let me see, I got like a fucking goddamn fake gun here that's used for training and stuff. Probably like JROTC or I don't know. It's from the 70s or the 80s or the 90s or I think 90s. So most of these guns are right-handed, right? Being a left-handed shooter, I don't want to mess up the leather. I only took hunter safety, you know. But you never touch the trigger. You always hand it over to you, ask them to show you if it's loaded or not. If they don't, and you look to see if it's loaded or not. Usually point it up, like light, to see if there's anything in the barrel. They don't allow for straight pull. It's like illegal or something, but you never point it at anything you're not gonna want to kill. But there's many ways to carry your gun, like that. You could carry it like this, and this one's action is a little lower. It's usually right. It's usually right here. So you're gonna have, you know, your hand right there. You wouldn't shoot like that, but I just wanted to show you. Have your hand like right there. Now, I've done it every which way. I put the scope up to my eye. I've shot both ways. You know, I bit into it. I tried it from high up. I tried it by being far away. I tried it by being close. You know, having the butt far away. I've shot every which way. When you have it up to your eye like that, it's gonna fucking give you a black eye. But you have to have control over the muzzle and stuff. And I shot it left-handed and stuff. That's the best way to shoot it. When you know, you're at the range. For me anyways, because it really teaches confidence in not just one, you know, position of shooting. Now there's many multitude of things you could learn when it comes to like automatics and stuff. You want to like mortar your rifle, you know, so it comes down and it'll finally come unloose. You have to like kind of hit it. Yeah, when it's a handgun, you kind of like got a stovepipe. Like I had a 30-06. You have a stovepipe when the bullet's like out like that. All you gotta do is just kind of jam it, get that out, put it back in, put the magazine back in. You know, keep racking it. Like, oh, I just fucking pinched myself. Ah. But other than that, you know, if you don't have a strap, this came with a grenade belt and a Korean gun strap. It was like tan. So Korean War, you know, veterans, they had like the tan army issued. So what you can do is get a trash bag. I would get one. Like you get all kinds of different stuff, you know, for different things. This is what it came with, really, like what it looked like, sort of. And then what you could do with this These haven't been used in forever. See how rusty that is? That's good right there. Then, I don't think that's how it is, but I can't do it any other way to tie it, you know? Oops. Then, I don't know how these belts work, you know, I don't really wear shit like this, except for the grenade belt, which was, I think it had like two clasps like this, and you kind of like tighten it, and it clasps like tighten up on each other, or it might have had like a hook, you know? I can't remember because I was a little kid. I'm just gonna tie this because I don't know how these tie in. So like when you have a strap like this, what you could typically do, you could hold it in front of you like that. Should probably take more effort. Then you don't want to like shoot yourself right, but that's pretty much shoot your hand. I mean, if you have it too low, you could maybe hold it like that, and it'll give you extra tension. Not really much to that. And I think you got yourself like you can make a trash bag like this, you know? Just get an ordinary trash bag and you got yourself a strap out of anything, right? Let me go get a trash bag. I don't really want to get up. Fuck that. But you know what I mean? You just get a trash bag, you roll it up like that the whole way. And then what you do, if you have tape, it's even better, right? But if you have tape, you could tape it up with like duct tape or something or string or anything. And they don't want to come off, but I'm sure like the longer it is, you just tie an end there, tie an end here, and you got yourself a gun strap. Just like, you know, what is it called? Manhunt. The video game Manhunt. And that's basically it. You know, you put tension on this motherfucker. If you're out there in the wild and you have nothing to like hold on to, you know. There's a lot of ways, yeah. You just have to get your hand through it. Put your hand in there. Grab this upside down. Pull it out. And hold it. Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Just improvising, you know? This is a better gun. Straight bow's way better for when you have one arm, you know? Just lock it in. The barrel blew up. No, they just rolled it back, huh? They rolled it inward. So you can't have a barrel no more. No one wants this barrel, dude. I got like 300 of these, right? For like $20 each. 20 euros. That's 300 stocks for 20 euros each. take this off, cut it in half, cut it right there, cut this in half. Gonna mill a few little nubs right here so you could have a grip. And then, I mean, not mill, carve whatever fudge. Then you have the bottom here you cut out probably. They put a guideline right there and they put tape where it's supposed to be cut. I'm pretty sure. And you got yourself a cheap stock. You just have to improvise if you want to make an army, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to, what do they call it? Requisition some, you're gonna have to find and get some other fucking barrels. Some actions. Then I suggest making your own bullets. If you could get like gunpowder too, but if you can't, you know, it's better just to find the bullets. I don't see anything wrong with you know, certain types of bullets. Well, around here I don't want to say anything, you know? But you know, some World War II type ammo, not like the rare ones with the common stocked ammo that's a powerful caliber enough for you to, you know, start your little army. Because you're going to need stocks, and when you don't have stocks, the guns are harder to hold and stuff, you know. I'll get the trash back. I'm just so lazy. I don't even want to get up. What else can you do with a gun? Maybe rest yourself against a tree or something. You could hold it like that if you don't have access to your hands. Maybe it kicks back, you know, too much. So you put your hand up there, you know. You could butt them. You don't want the action to come out though. Kinda sucks. You don't want to get pinched. You can use it to defend yourself from a bullet. Like, oh. Sometimes it works in like Far Cry and stuff. I don't get why people like, don't understand that this is also like armor and a shield. You can use it to put on the seat. This one's nice because it's light. You know, if you could keep it this light, but I doubt you could keep it that light. You know? It's gonna get heavy. Ah! You could have it this light. I'm sure AK's probably better than this, you know. So, going on like 20 of these motherfuckers. Or marksman rifles, you know. Boom! 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 You need one machine gunner. You're gonna need some of these, you're gonna need some grenade launchers. Like, so like RPGs, you know? Just like, just kill him like Fidel Castro. They're thinking about getting rid of Castro, and it's kind of sad, because it's like, who are these people? Why they chose deal, no negotiations, negotiations, no negotiations. So it just shows like Trump taking on the Cuban, leadership of Castro is like another reason why people can't trust the United States of America, because they always back down on their word, saying, "Oh, it's okay to like live your life and just be peaceful." But when they want to go to war in the Middle East, so Trump's like, "I'm going to take Iceland, I'm going to take Cuba, I'm going to take Venezuela," and those soldiers for Venezuela were probably poor, broke and impoverished and stuff. So it's like, how could you do that to innocent people? They have no other choice but to feed their families. And then you could have just talked to him, told him, well, there's people that aren't being taken care of. They're being targeted. All this drugs is getting people violent. There's like, your people aren't being taken care of. Like, allow us to bring in, humanitarian aid or whatever, Red Cross or whatever, and then like, help feed you guys, help feed your people, construct, better housing, so there's grounded housing and clean fresh water and running water and plumbing, like, and then make the tourism pop off the hizzle, you know what I mean? It's like, let's get some people to come visit Venezuela, have hotels, resorts, um, you know, expeditions or but no, they just go and they kill all the soldiers, which, if you know how impoverished the South America is, Mexico's just almost right there. They don't even have clean water, they say from a long time ago. Most of these countries are third world countries, but they don't use that term nowadays. Did they get mad because I put my finger on the trigger? Oh, pulled it. Boom! 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 It's not real. But it is a gun. But it's for like ROTC or something. I don't know what a military cadet is, but I wanted to shoot what this is, But all these new video games are coming out, so I can't afford my guns, but I can afford to get into the ATF, a little bit, and like practice my rights, or exercise my rights to be a part of this community of the United States of America, democracy, hunters and soldiers and gun enthusiasts. But I think it's all comes with, well, the trigger's never here in real life, you know what I mean? It's so weird that they put it like way right here, but it must simulate like an assault rifle or something. You just go, but I forgot what I was saying. Right. There's a whole world when people exercise their gun rights and treat guns properly and, use, proper muzzle control and make sure they're gun safe and not gun dumb. Just have proper gun safety, and obviously you're not going to touch triggers or whatever the fuck, but it just sucks that when you see like people, like, I come from an area where everybody shoots all the time, right? Like, they're coming up to my house running, pop, darn, 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 and then like running away, so like it would seem like I was the one shooting and stuff. And I was like, damn, like, imagine if I owned fully automatic weapons within the government. That would look like, oh, this kid's unhinged, he shoots his guns however he wants, or, you know, he wants to be like dangerous or prove a point. And I don't. I just don't. I don't point guns at people. I don't shoot at people, do, you know, drive-bys or whatever the fudge. Every once in a while, it's okay. Like if I seen people sight in their guns and stuff, then you would obviously like just let them sight them in. I mean, well, for 8 months straight, it's kind of crazy hearing SKS's every night or songs like, bah, 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 bah. It's like, what the fuck? So they finally made a gun range, and then that shit echoed throughout the whole valley, the gun range. So I thought the fucking gunshots were behind me and shit. So I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't hear anything. And, once in a while they pop a fucking bullet off or something to see if the gun works or something. And my friends, they just shoot to shoot sometimes. Well, I don't know what they're doing now because that was years ago and we haven't spoken really much. But now that they changed this rule in New Mexico where you can't sell your guns to felons, I want that rule back because it's like that's our rights, right? These people are kind of strange. So at the end of the day, I think that criminals aren't the ones that should be changed. The law should be changing because felons are around acquiring acquisition guns or firearms. Like now you're gonna get them. We already talked about this when we were in school. Like you're gonna get them to get like worse firearms, automatics, with bigger, capacity, magazine capacity, bombs. They're gonna talk to like gun warlords, and drug warlords how transport the guns. And this whole trade is connected most of the time. So not only are they bringing more violence into my state, but they're allowing for these stupid politicians and lawmakers who are corrupt and racist in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and now they want to say, oh, we're not, along with Joe Biden putting away millions of people for smoking a joint, and then he pardons everybody at the end of his term to look innocent. So fuck them for taking my fucking gun rights. I'll let you know that right now. And then second, there's so many criminals in the United States of America that come from other places. You just walk through the border. They act like they're in the future. We could hear a heartbeat with the CIA. We send 400 drones for the Venezuelan leader. Like, okay, but you're not gonna stop like that part of Mexico, that part, that all at the same fucking time. Like I could have a possibility of not dying and walking through Russia right now, but I'm gonna get targeted by drones and then the mines on the floors and trip wires everywhere, all the fiber wire or whatever the fuck's out there. I don't know what the fuck, but like you could walk in anywhere. Like I'm not going to, it's suicidal, but you get the point, right? Like they can't monitor everything. Like it's ridiculous. Especially like a submarine or a boat or some, the coasts of America. So easy to like just get in by a boat, go follow international waters, you possibly never get caught. Around international, you don't go into international, but you follow around the coast. I mean, fucking murdering people. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, you just follow on a boat all the way from Europe to Iceland to America, from Chile to America, and then boom, you're inside the United States. Go in a container on a ship. Like, oh, there's a war in the United States and they're stopping everybody from coming in, then obviously there's going to be famine, going to be no food, no trade. Other places aren't going to have trade. There's going to be famine, war everywhere. They're not going to stop war. You can't have world peace. That's stupid. There's always going to be places that are more violent than the next. But you can make a fucking goddamn gun strap out of a trash bag, at least. That's all you got is a trash bag, you know? Yeah. Sad. But these people are weird. I think it's people that live in the suburb communities. They're totally safe, but they're Karens. They want the black community swatted because they think everybody's gangs. There's trap houses everywhere, but in reality, all the people that were famous and want to be politicians are on one street in tents. You know? Like Skid Row or some, or Boston. They're underneath bridges, homeless, you know what I mean? These were people they were smart people. Very smart. And they're smart because they don't want no one to know who they are. They said, fuck it, you know? That's not the way I live my life. I don't give a fuck. And now they're underneath a bridge. No one knows who the fuck they are, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, we're all on social media. They know who we are, everything we interact with, all the ads and TVs listening. The speakers can listen to you, even they say they don't. That's a microphone. The speaker is both ways. People think it's not. You know? Speakers in your cars, your cell phones, and the Wi-Fi is looking at me with heat sink and shit. So, your 10 steps to surviving out in the African desert. This is currently where ISIL is right now. We're going in to the Africas. Are you ready? Now, right now, they have militia teams, hitman teams, being made for the president. I said they could live a normal life. These are the Magi. We take them seriously. If we do deals, we do deals. That's just the way it goes. It's always been violent. It's always been dangerous. If they want peace and to live, I could do it with them invading a few towns. These guys are armed with makeshift guns. Resined all over the place. Elephant hunting guns. They know how it's done. If anything goes back against them, they're going to go back to Russia and fight for Russia. They currently took 2 in Australia. It's going to be hot. We're going to help a local African militia. I'm kidding, you know that, right? Like, I hope you guys don't think I'm serious. Oh, did you hear that? That was an automatic. I wanted to convert this into one of those, you know, Type 99s or whatever. Won't fudge and take out the whole theater with the Nazis in it. My uncle gave this to me in the 90s. Because he got back from the Navy or the Air Force. I forget which one he was in. Air Force. And he went to the Air Force base and he bought this for me, along with a grenade belt. And then my brother and dad wanted it, so they just took it. And then I saw it like sitting there, and I was like, oh, it's mine. I was all racking it everywhere in the house and stuff. 0 Dark 30. I don't know why Steven Seagal does that. I'll be honest, I don't know. But I do it like in the Resident Evils, you know, or Mafia, because you could pull out your gun and just go hit fire or whatever the hell it is, you know. So, I was shoulder swap. I was trying it in the kitchen, you know, around the refrigerator, but it's like impossible. Like, I won't teach you too much, but one of the rules is that you see them in the bushes, all right, and you can't see just nothing but the muzzle. Aim to the right, because most notably, all soldiers in the world are right-handed. Right-handed. So what happens when you're right-handed? Your body is on the left side of the gun. You start shooting to my right, you're not going to get me. But you shoot to the left, and you're going to get the grouping of where you're looking, the target that you're wanting. People have like a few rules about it, I guess. Like a shot to kill, a shot to confirm, and a shot to make sure, or a shot, to make sure, confirm. But we have the law where it's legal to have 3-round burst, and they got conversion kit guns and stuff, and they're super cool. You can make them into like a sniper rifle, 3-round burst. You can make it into pretty much everything, but they come with like parts, and sometimes you have to find the parts for like the 3-round burst, and the marksman rifle, and then there's the sniper rifle. You can make it into just a regular hunting like sniper, right? But it's impossible to find them, I guess, because people don't really make them anymore. People are weird. I go to the gun shops and they're like, "No, we're not going to let you buy the $200 AR. I'll never have that in my shop." Like, that's your right to be able to buy a gun, and they don't want to allow you. Or you go to the other shop, the guy's in the Air Force, and he says, "Oh, I only like Glocks and everything with safeties on them." But when I tell him, "Oh, I get shot at and there's like enemy, I need to shoot," so then he's like, "Oh, I don't have 9 millimeters. Those are typically more expensive, and these are like 300 for this 45." So they're just selling cop killer guns, but not like home self defense guns, which are like 9 millimeter hollow point split, which you have to use on a ballistics, right? Because if you don't use at least try 4 of the bullets out of the box, you'll know that that's from the same factory and stuff. They have the same pattern. You don't want none of those petals breaking off and flinging off past through the you know suspect and into the victim or the hostage. And that's mainly what it's for. I mean, it's going to stop in the body, it's going to expand, mushroom up, and it's going to petal like a flower and just stop, like a plane in the wind. But that's what I notice is like, why is it so hard to get the ammunition I'm looking for? And I'm smarter than this Air Force guy right now, and he won't even help me out, right? Like he's like, yeah, but you want this, you want that, And when I finally tell him, like, no, no, I get shot at, like there's shootings, then he doesn't want to talk about, oh, the safeties and all that, because most of them have like grip safeties now and trigger safeties. Nah, I don't want that shit. I need a gun that's able to shoot when I could shoot it, right? Like, so right away he changed his rhetoric. He's like, okay, well, yeah, no, those are typically like that's yeah, we don't have many right now. And I was just like, all right, like if you're gonna be lying to people that are going to buy guns, or you're not gonna allow them to buy the guns they want. So hopefully that guy changes his rhetoric around and helps people when they go to buy firearms, because it's bullshit. Like, you're just lying to people. I mean, yeah, sure, for like a lady, if someone never has a gun, safety's everywhere, like fucking goddamn safety out here, safety over here, fucking goddamn safety over there, fucking safety right here, fucking safety right there, motherfucking safety over here. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, like, all right, hold on, I'm almost there. All right, no wait, let me get the screwdriver. Boom! Oh, fuck! It's disgusting! That's right. That's right. I blew his fucking brains out. Hey, all right. At the pub, the fuck, like. So, at any rate, hopefully it allows me to buy like a $200 AR or something, right? But I don't want a $200 AR, but it's just the point. Like, when I needed a gun for self defense, they wouldn't let me have one. So what am I gonna do with like a 22 or a fucking goddamn? One time they had one. It was $300. It was a really nice one, but it was all loose. Like the guy racked it like 70 times and threw it at the wall and shit. And I was like, I'm not gonna fucking unload this and it just like blows up in my face, you know? But I should have bought it. But the whole point is like I have my own, you know, tastes in guns, and that's just not it, you know. Brownings and all that, and Glocks, it just ain't it. It just ain't a 1911 fan. I'm not a Glock fan. If they got a 45 that doesn't have safeties on it, now that's a gun. But what are you gonna do, you know? In a world where there's no pawn shops because they don't want drug dealers to have money. So there's no pawn shops in my state. Like the place that's a pawn shop only buys guitars, fucking amps, and guns. Like, what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, it's sick. But that's that. That's the history of the world right there. And then you want a 7.62 just to put rounds down, suppress them. Dun, 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 dun. You get your 3-round legal burst, modified fucking bump stock. That the Supreme Court just goddamn legalized. Just fucking unload on the whole goddamn horizon where they're at, and then get the full auto fucking AK. Just start pumping rounds and 3 guys at once, or 1 guy's face or some shit. I have blown a guy's head up, yes. Yeah, and it's the greatest feeling in the whole world. Yeah. Any more questions? We're gonna be an army today. This is why I came to Africa to train you. I don't know if you're ISIS or motherfucking Africans, but we're friends. You're really nice, so fuck it. I'm just gonna train you. Anyways, that was the story. I got back from Vietnam and motherfucking trained some group named Isolis or something. Solis from Russia with love. I don't know. He's all business, don't talk. You don't really want to, you know. Those guys are the only ones that live, you know. They hire someone to get the job done. They don't get it done themselves. That's what you learn first on fucking job. No negotiations, blackmail, fucking negotiations, no negotiation. You're gonna do just fine. Watch out for the poisonings, the lacing, the framing, the shooting at you, the torture, more torture. Mercenary teams, hitman militias, hitman teams. The government, military. You're gonna be careful with the government, CIA, FBI, cops. You know all that, and then you're gonna be careful with the military. Because you know they're more dangerous. Oh, you're gonna be finding what? You just got right with me? What? We're friends now? See that? That's a Molotov. Yeah. Oh, what Africa? What are you talking about? No. This is New Orleans. You're in the Mafia now. I needed a hit, man. Don't worry. Sometimes they listen, but I know the CIA. No. It's not your problem. Don't worry about it. See right there? There's an automatic Beretta right there. You got it? Yeah, you see that? Yeah, just pop a few rounds off. You too scared? Oh man. Alright. When we get out of this area, I'll have you knife this one guy, and you'll get accustomed to killing them. Won't be with a gun at first, because I forgot those. Is there bullets? Hold on, let me see. Oh no, there's not. Fuck. Hey, it's all good. Yeah, whatever, motherfucker. Shit, Jimmy! Oh my god! Oh fuck! Oh, his brains are on the back of my fucking. Oh! Oh fuck! Oh my god! I don't want to be killed. Mama! Haha, I'm just fucking kidding, Jimmy. We'll get you out of here. Get the fuck out. Fuck, gotta get rid of the evidence, right? There's a shooting near here.
Last evening, Negro youths ran wild in Washington, D.C., committing brazen acts of vandalism. A police car was hit with rocks, and windows were shattered on each street. Earlier that evening, 5 policemen and 3 civilians were hurt, following a concert by James Brown. 6 people were arrested in connection with that outbreak.
Pops and Pagani go way back. But if you can't pull in enough earn, they'll be held to pay. Best gun to kill someone with is a ghost gun, by the way. You don't want the serial numbers to connect to you or anyone. Don't touch the casings. And make sure it runs before you shoot it. The last guy I hired. Fuck. Now he's in jail. Prison. I'm gonna try to get him out. Because he's Italian. TL99Ps over here. It's no reference to Star Wars if you didn't know. See how he's popping his neck there? I don't think popping your neck's good, I'll be honest. It's not good for you. Oh, it just isn't, you know. Pop my neck, pinch my nerve. You know, when you join the military, I'm sure you guys learn a bunch of cool stuff, you know. I didn't join. They don't tell me this stuff, you know. But one thing let you guys know is that when you get targeted by the Russians, they listen through the phones, they listen through the you got a speaker on here, has a little speaker symbol. Listen through your speakers, on your TVs, the radio, in your car. The satellite dish is the worst thing to be nearby. They can isolate the frequency, it could burn people. People usually ignore this. CIA doesn't tell people that because they don't want people in panic. Put videos out about it, you know? Bluetooth. They could map you out where you're walking with the Wi-Fi. And then they got a vector line, which is like, you know, just lines, rays on a computer, and just comprising. It looks like an old video game, you know, like, oh, but it's just all vector lines, and then they got thermal vision, you know? So it all looks like thermal, too. And they could see Quantum Raider, fucking goddamn microscopic pebble on your floor. Now they got this computer connected to it. Since the 60s, 70s, you know, they've probably been talking to people, blanketed the whole United States with this radar array. People are hearing voices, seeing things, hallucinations, schizophrenia. They don't know what's real, what's not, hearing echoes down their hallways. This is the true power of the CIA. You ever played the video game Splinter Cell Conviction Theory? I think I have it on here. You can check it out. I don't know if it's there, but he's in the beginning. No, he's hearing voices. CIA trying to help him. They're like, it's over here. Everything you've ever learned. No Splinter Cell. No. You know what I mean? That's the reality of the situation, is that they can listen to your thoughts and talk to your head. And it's what they do to a lot of the drug users and, unfortunately, innocent people who are a victim to child abuse crimes or, you know, like to, you know, take part in, you know, jacking off or whatever, and then, boom, you're jacking off to child porn, your recognition data on a program for life, because the FBI sees your picture, takes your picture, they capture these guys, or they follow them on a list or something. But the fucking Chinese and ISIS, you know, hacked it later on. Excuse my language, my bad. The Chinese and, you know, the, you know, like I said, ISIS hacked it later on. And they used the list to target people for the Russians, and the Russians, when they talk their brains, they're hearing voices in their head. And it wasn't the FBI, you know, like the old Mafia movies, how the FBI is outside with, like, dishes, like, Enemy of the State, you know, or Public Enemy, whatever that movie with Will Smith's called. And, you know, at the end of the day, you're just like, oh, they're listening to people. They have bugs everywhere. This is the FBI. They must be fucking with me, and keep saying, like, trying to instigate, oh, you're a pedophile. Oh, you like children. So they snap, and they go for the children. They go shooting up the schools, mass crowds, theaters, mosques, churches, you know, run people over in mass crowds, either for the Muslims or the Russians talking in their heads. This is that technology, you know what I mean? Like the guy said in the I forget what it's called, the Navy SEAL that has the podcast, forget his name, but, you know, just like that, they have, you know, technology like that, so people hear voices and they commit suicide and stuff, and it's disgusting in the video game anyways, and I'll let you know what it's like, because this shit, hold on, fucking goddamn every time I try. Shit, a little rough on you. They're gonna hate you if you're Italian, you know what I mean? They made this game just like real life. Go. And they have Call of Duty Cold War. What does numbers mean, Mason? You know, he's seen things, and then they're trying to take a radar array out, and then they got GTA talk.
Don't be an idiot. They come in that way, and everyone along the dock sees them. I tell you where they got it.
So, start hearing voices in your head. That's why typically most people that join the military or government, CIA, freak out. And you wouldn't, right? You're like, oh, I want to join to be a badass like Call of Duty and stuff. You just have to ignore it, really. That's all it is. Or distract yourself from it, or just live your life like you always did. But they want to take down the majority of the United States, you know? And this is how they do it. People hear voices. You only ignore it if you've done real bad things as a kid, you know, and you want to ignore shit sometimes. I ignored most of my life. So the Russians talk through this. They hack NPCs in video games, computers, everything.
I'm in Tickfall, just about out of everything.
Be out directly.
You don't want to show your rifle when you're doing a hit, you know what I mean? You don't want them to see the silhouette of the rifle, then they get scared or shoot at you. Shoot you. Shoot you! We could try to fight science with science, take out the radar array. They threaten us with nuclear wars connected to a gold system. But they've taken out radar arrays before. They see, they talk. It's scary.
Let me see what you got.
Our business is done. You know how to fight.
Gotta talk to the Jamaicans for a second. You gotta ignore it. It doesn't do shit to anyone, not even, well. I've been tortured many times, alright? Don't give a fuck. You gotta survive, and these people tell you not to touch a firearm, not to kill. You just gotta live your life and do what you wanted to do. But by the time you get out there and do it, you know, you're thinking too hard. Things get stressful. You start getting confused. Everybody's freaking out around you. Oh, and they get away, by the way, but then they track them down some ways later and shoot them at a gas station, you know? When they had the advantage, they just wanted to kill their boyfriend or their girlfriend's boyfriend, right? Or ex at a hospital. So they chase him all over the hospital. They can't get him. He gets out of that. But then, like, he gets into a gas station and tries to get money or something, right? And he dies. So the whole key here is to stay calm. Try to make sure you have a plan. The cops have a plan. They go around looking for you, right? That's a plan. Why can't you do the same thing as what the government, military, and the police do to try to kill you or hunt you down? Just because they're police means that they always have to win or you get weird feelings? It's the radar array talking to you, really, most of the time, saying, you can't kill. You can't be the killer. The cop's going to always win. Trying to put fear into the Americans. No, the radar array talks.
Please, just get me out of this.
We need help.
Any units in the vicinity of Tickfaw Harbor, please respond to reports of an armed Negro male in the area. On-scene officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution.
Oh, you're conscious? No, you can live a normal life doing whatever the fuck you want to do. It don't matter. Fuck, they're killing my ass. There's no way around here. Keep swimming. You just gotta keep doing what you're gonna do to survive. And people say, no, you're dead, you're this, you're that. But you're not. You have every opportunity they do. They have opportunities, so do you. Bunch of bullshit. They say that, oh, you can't survive, but they can. And it goes for both ways, police and criminal, you know what I mean? But just in case you guys are hearing voices, you know, and you're innocent, you know? But it doesn't really matter. They're going to do any of those crimes anyways. So why are they trying to stop you from learning? Why is the innocent man or the civilian, the United States of America, the American, you know, we the people, being targeted, but not the criminals? And why would they target my criminals? Who, in my state, we don't judge people. We respect everyone, so no one ever, you know, freaks out and starts, like, getting random shootouts and stuff. We have these laws set in place for a reason. You guys go and change them because you're in the modern age and you want to protect children. You're all child lovers, is what you are. And pedophiles, excuse my language. You think I could survive? It's Jason Bourne. It won't let you. It's like suicide or something. I don't know. It won't let you. I thought you could. I would have died then. But, you know, they just want to make it so advanced that they protect, like, the terrorists, I should say, not criminals. Coward rats and the traitors. And the opposition, the enemy. They protect the coward rats and the traitors and the enemies. And at the end of the day, we don't want these people in our government and society. We don't want people in the police to be there for power and order to kill. And we don't want them, the police, to be militarized. That is the sign of a dictatorship. And what Donald Trump comes from is, I'm sorry, he's a pedophile. Pedophilia, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't care. Like, he's just there to cover his image. And so he puts millions of American soldiers in danger. You know what I mean? And the Ukrainians can't get help. And Elon Musk won't help the Ukrainians. But years later, all the news they pay for, you know, says, oh, Elon Musk is praised as a hero for giving the Starlink. But in reality, he, at the beginning of the war, stopped them from even having Starlink. They were dying in mass in Ukraine. And then he lets them have it in Russia. He didn't take it off for like 2 months. Could have took them offline. You know, and then they go into office and he has charge of all our IRS records and social security numbers. Like, what the fudge? Who is this? Elon Musk. Who is he? He's a rocket engineer and that's it? Like, how is he at all a professional? And all these professionals come out of nowhere, right? Like, anytime there's a fucking story or anyone's involved or a victim or a fucking subject or, you know, what did they call the enemy, you know? Anytime a suspect, then they want to get involved and be like, oh, we're a professional. We know what we're talking about. We need to get involved. We need to intermediate. We need to mediate and get in, you know, in the middle of all this. And it's bullshit. Like, who are these people? This war is being fought with sticks and stones. And then they make Molotovs and fucking goddamn shotguns for the old ladies. Over in America, they're trying to take our rights. Well, there's no fucking fear in America. There's no army that's invading. There's no bombardment. Yeah, you're scared of all these black people you love so much in Compton and the S's that you hate. All the Mexicans who are probably impoverished or come from poverty. All the minorities. They get the IRA leader. You know what the IRA for the Irish is, right? Like, they saved Ireland. This is the point of the TNT wars. The IRA are not terrorists. He's probably more intelligence and military than the CIA and the current military is because they don't kill the enemy, the Russians. They don't sanction them. Trump wants to be their friend. Why did Elon Musk want to be friends with Putin? Why did Jeffrey Epstein want to be friends with Putin? Why did Trump want to be friends with Putin? What's the first thing that happened back in the day? Concubines, orgies, harems, you know, human trafficking of young women and girls that Putin would kill afterward. They would kill them. Kim Jong-un does that same practice as to today. You know what I mean? Or maybe he stopped. I don't know. But, you know, the whole point is, you know, like, how are these people so corrupt and they're there for power and or money, you know, and then the police power and or to kill. And this is a normal person that goes in police, unhinged, hearing voices, do whatever to your children, do whatever to your women who are driving on the road or the people, the families, innocent people, and yet they're going around trying to give traffic tickets with guns. I don't go up to their car with a gun now, do I? I know it's radical speak. Oh, we're going to reform the police and ICE putting children. They could at least gave them a few $1,000s to go back to Mexico. Oh, we're going to be funding the drug war and guns and they're going to intercept. We'll send one of your Homeland Security or motherfucking goddamn, what is it called? Border Patrol on a bus to make sure these people get to where they go. You give them a few money. They go and you watch them have the transaction. They pay for how long they're going to stay there. You send people, they're not there. You go find them. Oh, missing fucking persons case. But at least they fucking had a chance at life. You've separated them. Half of the kids are in the desert walking alone. The other half are in prisons. You tried to kill them. It's corruption everywhere. And you just want money. That's all you want is money. That's all the politicians care about. Why are these people involved? Why ain't I a fucking senator? Why ain't I a politician or a lawmaker? Yet they get to be the ones that fucking goddamn are lawmakers, and they call me a fucking pedophile, a rapist, a serial killer, a fucking general, a fucking goddamn problem. They call me a, what else did they say? You like to dress like a girl or some shit I heard and all this shit. Like, I don't really give a fuck. I want to see you get raped, motherfucking your body be defiled, you fucking get framed, tortured, motherfucking goddamn targeted by the Russian government and military your whole life. Communists, a corrupt government and military, CIA, black ops and military. We don't know what the fuck. Any of those generals could be evil and just not give a fuck about you. Directors everywhere. They want the FBI to be like the CIA now and have all kinds of director power. They want to be a general too, those directors. You know what a director is, right? It's a fucking general. That's what a director is. It's not, oh, he's the boss of the motherfucking goddamn this or that. It's a fucking general. There's a reason they call directors in the Secret Service or the motherfucking NCIS or, you know, CIA. It's because those guys deal with terrorists on another fucking level. You have to be a director or a general, right, of a military in order to succeed, and you have to make choices for all your men and make sure they don't die and the majority of the people don't die, and you protect the majority of the people, and you protect your assets that are in your allies maybe, or your allies men or countries. You try to help with, maybe you see some that's corrupt or like unlawful against people's rights, right? That's what a real general does. I mean, what the fuck else? You're going to learn how to kill every which way. You're going to learn how to survive every which way. And then you start wars and you send men to war. That's what a director is. You're going to tell me Secret Service, CIA, and NCIS don't have missions out at any moment or any time where they're in a military situation or scenario. Trenches, whatever the hell of sort it would be. Investigation, corruption, police, whatever. General's going to do the same with JAG. The general is going to be dealing with investigation, police, sending people out to war, starting wars, funding for new technology to help his men, keeping secrets, making sure his men keep secrets, making sure the men are reliable, making sure that the people that are working for you that you can trust, they get polygraphs and lie detector tests. But why is it that all of a sudden they want to have 1 billion fucking generals in the United States? Everybody wants to be an armchair general in a fucking goddamn office position, huh? In their agencies. They're fucking 3-letter agencies. Doesn't matter what it is. And then you have yourself 17 other fucking goddamn engagements to deal with. And these people are cower ratting, betraying, they're fucking spying, they're, part of your people are like just freaking out, hearing voices. And then you realize, oh, my government was racist and corrupt in the 50s and 60s and 70s, and they targeted their own people. So not only did the Italians get pissed off, but the SS got pissed off. The motherfucking goddamn African Americans got pissed off and were trained by the CIA, the Bloods and the Crips. They needed a group to protect against the police that were killing everybody and fucking dragging them out in the middle of the streets and eating them with the Ku Klux Klan. You don't even understand the amount of violence that came through in the 60s and 70s. And corruption. And now there's traitors. And all these old rules and laws. We're at the best it's going to get for democracy, and they keep wanting to fucking change it. Make it more improved and better and peaceful, and IDs to fucking spy on our kids, and motherfucking algorithms, and fucking content that's all digital now, so they can just ban you if you say fucking pedophile or faggot or fuck or fucking, anything you say that's freedom of speech, right? Which I won't go into the excess because everybody has freedom of speech to a certain point, but you know what I mean. And I'm not saying anything about straight trans or gay people, I'm not saying, what people can or can't be. I agree that everybody on this earth is equal. It's we the people. Everybody's equal except for coward rats and or traitors and or the opposition, which right now to America is the communists. But I say the opposition because I want the whole world to understand. So what happens in a world like that, a state where everybody's killers? But there's no killers. They want to all have control and power. You're not going to get any better than... There's always been school shootings. There's always been mass shootings. There's always been bombings. It was in the news. Now we're in the information age and everybody has a right. You've even seen now that there's so much news. It's too much for their little fucking world peace fucking heads because they started war. They didn't want to fucking advocate for the truth during Charlie Kirk. They didn't want to put the movie out before that about politicians getting shot. They didn't want the Slender Man movie out because some kid got killed because they were talking about Slender Man. Like, this is none of our business. They're exploiting the victims, they're exploiting the fucking goddamn, it's ending up to be like, at one point, you're seeing the world trying to corrupt the United States of America, the youngest democracy out of all of our democracies. And the majority of us can't even get a job. The majority of us can't make the paycheck we want. Majority of us are targeted by evil, horrendous people. And whether they're American or not, now that most Americans are banned because they're so hateful online, swatting people and whatnot and all the horrendous shit they did to people, or the European kids that did that and all that, targeted people online or whatever, they're all banned. So now who are these people that are commenting and talking shit? And the VPNs are the first thing the terrorists target, like ISIS. They don't care about anything else but programs. They target everything. They've hacked our infrastructure. The hospitals have been, if you look at, stories of nurses in the hospital and the power going out, or them seeing spooky shit, TVs turning on and off, they're fucking with the hospitals. Now that all our information is online, instead of files, one guy could go steal a couple files, right? Or a couple guys could steal like maybe a few files. You can't carry them all out. Now everybody's allowed to be on our computers. Know everything about your doctor appointment. They fucking shove it in your face on an ad? About me? About my fucking goddamn blood and my fucking health? You don't know who I am. You don't fucking deserve to know who I fucking goddamn be in the future. You know what I mean? Fuck them. Fuck them stupid fucks. They're all fucking idiots anyways. No one gives a fuck. One thing that matters in the fucking end is that you are American and you defended your rights to stay alive. You stood your ground, which is all of fucking America, because these people are targeting, not only with the military, our own fucking goddamn United States. How could you send in multiple times National Guard? And then you got National Guard in the subways of New York City as well. So, like, what are they doing where you need to invade your own country, but you have reasons for them being there? But the reasons for them being in these other places is pretty fucking stupid. Instead of just putting cops in those positions and areas, oh, we don't have enough police to patrol. Oh, you don't have enough police. But when I try to look for a job because I smoke weed, I'm not allowed to be a cop, right? Because you fucking made cannabis illegal in 1912, 1920 with DuPont lobbying for it. So now that cannabis is illegal, and they won't even let you have gun rights if you smoke weed. Like, what the fuck? You know? Like, now you want to invade the United States with the National Guard? You knew the fucking consequences we went through in 92 riots with the Marines killing a man by accident or however it was, right? That was closest to invasion there is. So how could you sit there and act like you're not invading your own country with your own military? Is their patch going to say, I invaded America? Chirac instead of Iraq, 2022? And don't mention the pandemic. Them fucking pointing guns at people who they didn't want filming them. This whole police situation has gotten so out of fucking hand. And the president and the generals, how many fucking generals and directors did they fire in the last 5 years? Huh? It went twice. Trump fired like a bunch of them. Who are these people that they fired? And who are the people that are there right now that I don't fucking goddamn trust or even know? Where are the original people? Because I don't know these people. Why did he fire them? Because he's a pedophile? Why was the FBI looking into him? Because he's a pedophile? Jeffrey Epstein fucking human trafficking and all this shit, talking to Russia, human trafficking and everything in between? What else has Trump done with all his money? Has there been drug deals? Has it been connected to drug deals? Has he made sure that all the paperwork and everything is gone and disappeared? Because if you're that rich, who are you doing deals with? Private airliners, gold, golf club resorts, and, like private acting lessons with the fucking, remember that show that he was on, all television shows? He was in the movie Home Alone, 2 or whatever, don't tell me he's not in the movie industry, you know what I mean? If he's talking to Epstein's talking to motherfucking Weinstein or whatever. Don't tell me that this motherfucker... And then you find out Bill Clinton is also talking to 16-year-olds, And it hurts. It's like my favorite president. I grew up in the 90s. So how many of these motherfuckers besides Bush and Obama didn't really do anything? I don't care. God bless Obama, but he didn't do much as being a president. He helped with healthcare or some shit. Who fucking knows what the fuck stupid dumb shit? These people been on food stamps their whole fucking lives. Poor, getting kicked out, living on the streets. And you gonna come and fix that. Meanwhile, we own China $3,000 trillion because they invaded and funded the Middle East to come and pull off 9/11. Oh, that makes sense. No, I'm fucking negating your fucking goddamn... Now I'm fucking owing you a shit dime. Nor Russia. And then you want to let them threaten, James Franco and Seth Rogen for making a movie. North Korea and Sony, they hacked all of it. PlayStation was off for a whole year. Remember, they didn't have PlayStation for a year. And now PlayStation censoring, all the companies censoring, they're banning all the kids, just helping the communists. And then you have video games like this. You know how many times streamers have been banned on YouTube for playing this game? At least allow for strong sexual continuity, language, violence, gore, whatever the fudge in AAA movies, titles, films, books, and songs. In video games, you know? Like, how the fuck are you guys controlling people so fucking much where I don't even have a platform? And everybody knows what I've been through. All I was doing was streaming in 2016. And all of a sudden I'm targeted by fucking goddamn Russians and everything. And the government doesn't want to acknowledge it. They finally acknowledged it. They're like, yeah, we got a heartbeat from a guy in the middle of the forest with the radar. That's how strong our technology is. Because I fucking asked them to acknowledge it, like, over and over. You know how fucking crazy it is to be targeted by Russian sleep experiments your whole fucking life? No one gives a fuck. We're just strong people as Americans. We keep going on. Every time someone has a night terror, that's a person that's being targeted. And now the whole United States is hearing shit. And none of us have a right to compete against the social media giants, you know? How many times have I been banned from Threads and Instagram in the past fucking 5 years? How many times have I been banned on X? And then they call you a fucking pedophile. Oh, they have the button right there, right? That says fucking retweet, and they have a button that says fucking follow. You have the right to fucking press that fucking button. That is public fucking goddamn space. If they're in public, and then they're like, oh, why are you following me? Why are you fucking talking to fucking them? Why are you talking to this? And they call you a pedophile for retweeting fucking Japanese art. And by the way, the artists who passed away, God bless their souls, because they burned in a fire. And these people talk shit. As an artist, you know, I'm pissed off because not only did I try to join the military, I'm not let in. Now I'm in some fucking CIA program, you know what I mean? CIA military and PsyOps and the fucking Navy SEAL hacker teams and all that, right? It's like, what the fuck? You know? They're fucking taking orders from me, from random people. How is it that I become a general as a civilian, but you allow for the majority of the Americans to just be killed and hear voices? Why aren't these people fucking dead? Because the government was racist and corrupt. That's why in the 60s and 70s. The technology came out of World War II with Stalin and Hitler. They're the ones who were funding it. So the fact is that Stalin and Hitler we're finding out ways, new technology to listen to people's fucking thoughts. He talks about it, especially in Indiana Jones' Crystal Skull. There's like a fucking scene or something where fucking Indiana Jones talks about it and shit. And he says, oh yeah, Stalin trying to perfect some kind of technology. This is the technology. And the fucking Crystal Skull listens to his brain or some shit. Like, God bless Victor Lucas, or, no, sorry, Victor Lucas, that's a fucking journalist, video game journalist. George Lucas and motherfucking Steven Spielberg for trying to motherfucking throw a fucking envelope over people's eyes about the reality of scientists masking it too. Oh, it's called electromagnetics. It's called quantum entanglement. It's called quantum physics. It's not called radio waves that fucking talk to your fucking head. Oh, but we're just going to allow for all the drug users and everybody to know about it so they can just fucking drive by signs and know when there's a cop and shit. Like, I don't listen to fucking voices in my head when I'm driving on the road. Like, I'm trying to stay safe. I'll slow down before a curve. You know, people pop out of curves and stuff. I'll try not to drive alongside someone because if they want to drive alongside, you know, you have nowhere to go. You know, I try to make sure, you know, like I'm Paul Walker in the Fast and Furious, you know, like. But I'm not Fast and Furious. You see that every day. There's no cops pulling people over for traffic violations. They're just like targeting people. But then you have these people targeting you too. So how dangerous are you? You walk far away enough. There's no radar. Bullshit. Shit goes up into atmosphere and it comes back down. So the atmosphere gets a hole in it. They shrink the clouds, and how do you think a hurricane is made? They target the middle of the cloud, right? Target the middle of the fucking cloud. You put a hole in the fucking cloud. You have heat in exchange of cold. Creates a hurricane possibly, but they hit the atmosphere. No more clouds for our farmers. No more clouds for our ranchers. Why do you think half the farmers and ranchers lost business? Because they couldn't get water. Why do you think it's worse than shit probably in California? Are there ever clouds? Like, you remember days in California, like, there was never clouds. Instead of making factories, right, that could filter out the ocean water, lower the ocean levels, use that iodine, that silver iodine they spread in the air, you know, to stop it from raining in Ukraine back in the 90s, because there was raining radiation. They're feeding cattle that radiated to the public, and human meat and flesh in the early 90s. You know, Russia is sick, impoverished people, you know, but that's only is not sick. The gangs had no choice, you know, they had to survive. They kill someone, they feed them the fucking people. That's it. That's it. They're innocent. Everybody is, but, you know, you're gangs, so you have to stay dangerous. So you have to tell them, you know, like, we fucking feed people to people, like, you know, fuck with us. But no, they use that, you know, to stop it from raining. So why not use that over the fucking Antarctic, make it freeze again or something, rain it till it fucking goddamn ice or some shit. You know? Make it snow, freeze. And then you could, like, make man-made aquifers and lakes just by putting rocks, and then, or man-made fucking river with rocks and then maybe sand, and filter out the water over a tarp, you know, over a long ways. And then you got some fresh water, make a fucking lake. And then it could rain again. He refills the aquifers. Or, like, put hemp or cannabis into a mulch and make it into a mold with a biodegradable adhesive. You know, you make CD cases, glasses, not glasses, like 3D paper glasses, anything that's like cardboard type, you know, and it make it even more valuable. Oh, look, your fucking Aliens 3 has a fucking goddamn watermark on it, and mine doesn't. You know, it's just like, what the fuck? Why are we wasting all this fucking product? And then Elon Musk gets to make fucking thousands of electric vehicles over fucking nothing but battery fucking waste. And then you want to fucking drive this smart ass it's the newest fucking thing. I got the newest truck. I got the newest electric car and shit. Fuck that. My cars are always bought before 2009. You know what I mean? I don't buy any of that shit. Fucking goddamn sensors and everything to be hacked and know where you are and tracking you and tracing you. The only thing they could fucking hack on my fucking car is the ECU. You know, the little fuses. Maybe make it go a little worse than gas, you know. But it won't fucking affect it. It won't turn off, you know what I mean? Especially if you have a carbureted car. Like, why the fuck? And especially if you put copper fucking line wiring, shit'll never fucking stop through EMP fucking blast and everything, you know? Copper fucking shielded wiring and all that, you know? But fuck it. You know what I mean? That's just the history, you know? So now that you know the history, you know how to be a hitman. I had to train you. You don't know why you're a hitman, dangers, and, oh, I shot someone running from the cop. You have a right to shoot someone and run from the cops, motherfucker. Shoot back at the cops, they're shooting at you. It's called stand your ground. It's not called, oh, because he's a police, I'm gonna let him kill me. Fuck that. Fuck those motherfuckers. They ain't gonna fucking target you, motherfucker, or your husband, motherfucker. At least you're living again, baby. I don't let you fucking know that. You see anything here? This is Roleplay RP Precision Time. Welcome to the Crack and Pine Show. These motherfuckers shoot me on sight.
unless you're willing to blow me, I ain't coming down any lower. It's a fucking toaster. It toast. Now get the fuck...
Right? Now we just got to work about being brothers and sisters again and taking care of our own country, United States of America. Well, we the people of the United States of America. Checks and balances. Not every checks and balance, every rule, but just making sure fundamentals are there, you know? Not everybody's a fucking goddamn subject. Made. Point, you know? We protect everybody at the same time.
No, I'm serious. I think I finally understand the NCO flag rule.
Stupid radio commercials of his are here to stay.
If you killed a lot of people, then you did good. You did good. But I wouldn't think about it too much because they don't want us to kill ever again. And we need killers to kill the enemy, sir. And I'll be honest, there's a lot of fucking enemies. Or at least the communists. As long as the government isn't putting innocent people at risk and danger, we can target the real fucking goddamn enemies. Instead of them distracting us with all this taxpayers' fucking dollar going to waste on an invasion of America. And maybe, just maybe, we can vet every single person out. I don't know. But people will live again instead of dying. Because we took care of bad guys. Good guys, whatever. As long as there's no corrupt motherfuckers. I understand every general and director at some point is going to have to betray. And that's what it is, you know, like, you can't be a general for the United States of America or a director. I'm sorry, you can't be a president, protect the Americans and not get embedded with the enemy and try to make a deal for peace, you know, to try to get leverage in another area, you know, because at the end of the day, what happens is the enemy's going to want you to be their friend. And they're going to say, oh, you're friends with the enemy? The whole point is, like, what causes the least amount of collateral damage, you know? Because everybody wants to kill, but very few want to make a deal for the future between you and maybe that enemy. And that's what negotiations are, you know? But how are you going to make deals when these people don't even know what the enemy is?
Welcome to the Baron Saturday Ferris wheel. One ride per customer.
Out of the way! We got nothing for your end.
Fuck ass! Go! We're fucking stuck! I'm it. Gonna cut you a bloody grin.
Fuck!
Come at me like a man.
You'll probably get out of the way, but I like to get the shot in, you know? You just gotta get the shot in, you're gonna die, you have no time. But
I can't fucking move!
you'll know that. They hide the good stuff. See how clever and creative the game developers are, you know? I love that. When everything's just like thrown around like in front of your face, like, yeah, it's there, alright. It's kind of like, oh. You see it hidden and stuff, you're like, oh, there was a reason, there's a backstory. It's all roleplay, you know? you kind of have to role play a little if you're going to be a developer, a game maker, because you want to know that the players don't care. Like, you know, they're not going to tell you, oh, we don't like roleplay, we like roleplay. It doesn't matter who likes roleplay or not. You have to be able to make this world entertaining and visceral for the audience. The aesthetics and the vibe and the atmosphere. You need pretty colors and or like real life. You don't want things to be bland and gray and brown and dull, you know? It's like, kind of sucks. Boring. It's awful. That's what's beautiful about this game. It's so big, even for today. This game was made 12, 16 years ago, maybe? Maybe even 20? It still breaks. Like, you'll find your PC, like, it breaks. But that's if you have, like, a HDD and you could tell the performance of the PlayStation 5 Pro, which I think these graphics should be on the Nintendo, and Nintendo's not censoring stuff, and Sony is.
When the Star Spangled Banner was played, they both raised their hands in a Black Power salute with heads bowed. However, as they left the podium, they were booed by the crowd.
Never gonna live a normal life.
Billy Ray was a preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and started talking, that's when Billy would take me walking. Out through the backyard we go walking. Then he looked into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Yes, he was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. When he started sweet talking to me, he'd come and tell me everything is alright. He kissed and tell me everything is alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Lord knows he was. Yes, he was. How will I remember the look was in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me that he's all mine, learning from each other's knowing, looking to see how much we
Fucking motherfuckers.
who could ever reach me
Gotta kill you.
was the son of a preacher man.
Haha, this is fun. You know what, Russia? I always wanted to be in the military. You made my greatest wishes come true. Yeah, I guess I will do that.
Blue skies, please go away. A girl who found another and gone away. With her went my future. But I wish it would rain. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Cause so
A little known fact, I don't really cry because that shit hurts like fuck. Because I had a heat stroke one time. I found out, you know, getting angry is kind of better, just like ignoring it or whatever. But I do feel like if you don't cry, like your tear ducts don't work or something. It's like a good emotional, like laughing or something. They said, like good. I cry a little bit. You know what I mean? Watch Jason Bourne or, you know, Gladiator or something.
Pardon me.
Oh, sorry. That's how it's been since I was a little kid. I'd always make fun of kids that would like have their hands like that, you know, like be all flamboyant, dainty, you know. I was always like, I'm gonna grab you and I'm gonna make you a fucking goddamn killer.
God damn it! Oh, asshole. Got him! Over here! Ah! Run, run, run! Don't you know you're dead? I'm calling the cops on your ass.
Been like, it's funny with these games, you know, like GTA and the Mafia or the open sand world or whatever, open sandbox, that the time goes by faster. So they have like all the responses faster. You know, usually that would be like, what was that, like 30 seconds from him calling to me getting outside, or like a minute or something. But in reality, like every minute is in like 40 minutes. Like 2 minutes is like 2 hours. So like cops finally got there. I just stayed there for like 40 fucking minutes, you know, like it's kind of ridiculous sometimes. So you'd be like fighting multiple cops. Yeah, but fuck your children. Guess that's the gang, I mean, you know. Just want to make them soldiers, treating like real people.
You got real police incoming. Boys, feeling some pain.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.
That's Elvis's mom. Her neighbor, though.
On scene on suspect. Respond with caution.
Fuck.
All units, suspect sighted in River Row.
Fucking goddamn pose. So what now? Gotta survive and be the hitman. I want to make money. You gotta make money to survive. It's all about making money. At the end of the day, you want to be the man that they wanted you to be. So why not make it something better for everyone? This is the late classic tunes of the 90s. Listen to it.
All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. Attention all units. Suspect spotted in Southtown.
Hell is it coming? Get out.
Be advised. Suspect now in a vehicle.
I always get the fucking tire. So fucking annoying.
All units. Suspect sighted in River Row. All units. Negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.
Fucker.
Can I get a new vehicle out in River Road?
No can do, lad. Sorry.
Can I get a new vehicle out in River Road?
Hey, I'll get her out to you right away.
Here's your car, boss.
Appreciate it.
All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. Attention all units. Suspect spotted in Southtown. Responding units. Visual contact with suspect lost.
See how they jump in front of you? They're suicidal. So they hear voices in their head. It kind of sucks, but it's pretty cool for the game. I say it like it's realistic because I'm role playing, you know, as the hitman in the Mafia. But in the game, you know, I have to break the fourth wall every once in a while. Well, I'm role playing as the developer of the Mafia games as a hitman. Dude, it looks like my eye is like fucking goddamn.
Hello, dear listener. This is Remy Duval here. Are we experiencing colored crime wave?
It looks like I'm like, do I look like the most stupidest person in the world to right now?
All units. Search is called off.
Kind of weird.
Repeat, abandoned
Let's close it.
search. Return
Okay.
to control.
Help you out with that. Bad guy too. Oh, didn't make it. Sorry, I love video games. They let you do anything, you know. The last one is Cyberpunk. They never allowed kids, so Cyberpunk's like, fuck you, I'm gonna make them all whores. They look like a bunch of whore kids everywhere. You're like, what the fuck? It was our fault, like I said before, you know. We kept pestering the GTA crew because we were playing video games with them, and they kept asking, you know, what do you want to see in the next game? I was like, they kept saying kids. So they're like, we are not putting the kids in the game. And in fact, everything I asked for wasn't in the games either. They just got pissed off as fuck. I was like, I want katana, I want motherfucking flamethrower, I want their fucking heads to blow up. I want... Nah, but we did making standoffs together, so they're like the coolest people ever. But they're just the whole community was like trolling the fudge out of them because we all came from Twitter, you know, or something. I don't know where we were on. But we're all getting like info because we're following them like fuck, you know, like you're having fun, you having fun. We had fun back then on Red Dead doing making standoffs.
Look at that. We got a crop.
How you doing? A little pink and the other one's on. Yeah. Get lost in here, hold on. Well, it's a picture of a weed, you know? So that's what makes it even cooler. I'll get lost in here, sorry. So they don't know where I am, you know? I had a weed leaf ghillie suit in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 or 2, I forget which one. I don't know if I still have it. Because I was like, I never got to get the weed stuff in the previous game, so I was going to get it, and then I was like, this time I want to get waifus, but I keep forgetting. I lost my Guerrilla Fighter friend, little character, you know? I was like, I want to buy that, but you know, this shit's like only there for like a week or so, and it's over for the rest of your life, whatever. So you're like, dang, I wanted that. So now I got this other one that looks like Valkyrie from motherfucking, you know, Rainbow Six, the Navy SEAL girl. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, give me some of that. That's what my name is on Ubisoft, Velcro Man. Velcro Man. There's a girl called herself Velk Mommy or something. So I was like, I wonder if she knows my name's Velk Romance. But it's I just, you know, I wonder if she could ever do that cosplay. Like, Fuck that guy? Why? You having sex with him? Oh, it didn't. That's a. You know Arthur Morgan, named after a horse, Morgan. And then you have the name Mayer. There's like a name of a horse too. Family came from a large ranch, and they lived near Patrick Swayze, you know, Val Kilmer. Later on, and Patrick Swayze kept going around, you know, during Red Dawn, you know, all over town with a nice dog and whatnot. My dad's neighbor was like addicted to like heroin and it's crazy as fuck. There was like needles all over the yard. This was the 70s, by the way, or yeah, some like the 80s or 70s, and motherfucking, he decides to steal his dog. He just shows up and his dog's right there and like, huh, motherfucker. Oh. And then my dad knew a hitman, right? Hitman come in, start talking to everybody around the motherfucking place, right? So everybody knew the hitman, sort of, but one day this hitman killed him. 30-06 song. Just far away. Boom! Just got put down. From like the road or something. I always ask the story and then, you know, everybody gets like older and they just don't care no more. But that place is crazy. Then you go to the university and they had jars with like babies in them. Like jars of babies just floating in jars and shit. My dad would say, you know, because he's my dad, you know, is in you know, vacation. He's on vacation. So I was chilling with my brother, his girlfriend. They were making food and stuff. It was pretty fun. But I was throwing the fucking Nerf ball around. I hurt the fuck out of my arm. Damn. The only time I trip out when it comes to traveling, I've been to like Canada, and I've been to like New York City, LA, and I've touched down like Florida on a plane, or like Chicago on a plane, Nevada a few times, like a lot of times. I've never had a problem anywhere, really. New York's different. You can't stare at people. You have to let them look at you, and then you can stare at them. It's just the way it is. You know, they're the locals. They don't want anybody. It's fucking crazy. Like, you couldn't fucking walk a step in New York. You'd think, oh, I'm anonymous. Look at me and 1,000 people and whatnot. They know everybody. Like, they're just like watching all the time. Like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is this? You know? Why are you looking at me? You know, like they'll see you looking far away. You're like across the street and shit, and they're like, "Fuck you looking at?" And they're like, "Oh god damn, what the fuck?" So like I just walk by like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm just, you know, a traveler. I don't give a fuck. But New York's pretty fun, and LA's different. It's more like relaxed. Everybody in LA is kind of like cruising and. I don't know how to explain it. Like at the beach or something. Or in restaurants or something. I don't know. But that's life for you. That's life for you. Visiting all the great places. I've been to Denver once for a Broncos game. Darren Cutler. Like 09 or so. Wasn't he 09 number 2? Whew. Tying in the weed. Oh, you can't even see my computer have it on. Alright, harvest, plant. Rainbow train.
All we have is a little baby reefer right now. Give it some time.
Ah, fuck. God damn. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Where's the dead body guy? Fuck. Shit, fuck. Alright. Sometimes there's this server called friends, allies, enemies. They're all allies now. There. We train allies. Oh, come on. You have enough training to be better than the Navy SEALs by this point, right? That's all you wanted. China, ally. Everybody, ally. North Korea, ally. Middle East, allies. Saudi Arabia, allies. Israel. Oh. No, awkward. I suck at driving sometimes. If you don't, take advantage of the opportunity when you're driving, you'll miss that opportunity, and that's what driving is. That's defensive driving run 101.
Hello, dear listener. This is Remy Duvall here. Are we experiencing a colored crime wave? I'll be joined by New Bordeaux Police Chief Earl Wilson, who'll tell us what he's doing to keep us safe.
All right.
And what we can do to help. That's New Bordeaux Police Chief Earl Wilson on Native Son. Native Son.
All right, fine. Hard. Difficult. Exaggerated. Alright. I'll look up fucking wolves. No. Everybody is kind of meanies. Oh, fucking weenies and
Shit. What did Chester say? Chester looks at him, turns back to Tucker, and he says, Tucker, clean up on aisle 5. What? How's tricks?
yeah.
No sign of nobody. You all right?
Oh, I do it all the fucking time. I know, but sometimes... Why the fudge? You know what I mean? I don't want the motherfuckers to not have the opportunity. Save a bunch of lives, too. Oh, okay.
Sit your ass back down. We going for a ride.
What the hell is happening here?
You want to live? You tell me all about Chester Moreau's operation.
Shit, am I out of bullets? Gotcha!
How's Chester Moreau make his money?
Mr. Moreau's got some of our other Southern Union guys on a job for him. A big one. A secret.
You put one in me, huh?
Rest in peace, asshole.
Rest in peace, asshole. I need fucking proof, huh? Oh, no DNA. Is that a fucking goddamn? Oh, hell yeah. No, give me that. You ever have dreams where you're just holding things and you can't have it? One was the Jurassic Park The Lost World. No, Jurassic Park The Lost World. No, Jurassic Park The Lost World, yeah. Remember the train? The toy, it's an actual toy, it's like a train. And it like you buy it and it's the one from the movie, you know, that goes off and does all the, you know, has like segments. And then like the Ford Ranger, right? Or whatever it was, that was like green and all kinds of weird orange and calico colors of, you know, and it said, you know, Jurassic Park on the side and stuff. Yeah, I was like pissed off when I got the wrong one, you know, but they gave me the Jeep and the Hummer, you know, with like bumpers, class, you know, that one. And the Jeep that rolls out, with Pete Passalaway was in it, you know. And he's like sniping, he's like. Yeah, they got me that one. So I was like, all right, all right, all right. All right. But I wanted, so I had nightmares, like not nightmares, but dreams about that, you know? Well, I kept getting dreams. I was like, you ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get the goddamn Jurassic Park Lost World. I was like, fuck, man. You know? I got this one though. This one good enough, right? So, and then I was collecting Batmans and Star Wars action figures, you know? Like the lightsabers and all that. I had Darth Vader. I had different Batmans with like yellow, blue, and green motherfucking armors. Glowed in the dark and shit. I was like, god damn, what the fuck? I'm home! No! No, he gonna kill me! Fuck! Fuck! Broke my nose. I suck at the game. I forget that there's like buttons and stuff. I've been playing forever and I forget.
Look at you making it extra tough for Bobby Bastian to cook up his shit.
Yeah. Oh, pizza parties and shit. Oh, fuck. I'm not gonna have food on. Should I buy him food? Oh, fuck. Who's the most dangerous motherfucker here, huh? Who's the most dangerous motherfucker here? Who's the most dangerous motherfucker here? Come on now. We're the most dangerous motherfucker here. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Gonna make you beg for death.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker. You know, fucking hell. Okay. Shut the fuck up!
Take it from the second. Got him. Yeah, burn, boy.
To that pussy, someone. Got him. Fucker.
evidence-defiling piece of shit! I need help! Brothers and sisters! Grab each other! I need help! Brothers and sisters! I need help! Brothers and sisters! I need help!
Fucking hell, man. Fucking learn. Is that the same? Fuck. I didn't even see that guy. Fuck. Just snapped him in half. I'm hungry, I guess. Make a pot pie, Mary calendars, or something, we know. It's great. I love it. Goddamn Russian. Look at his hair. There you go. Oh, there. Gotta kill him. Little hairs popping up. This is great, man. Oh shit! Oh baby, watch out! Oh no! Ah! Ah! Oh, fuck! Oh, I fucking dropped the road. Ah, fuck! Put a hole in my pants. Son of a... What? Daily news read. Read all about it. There's a viewer that's watching. He's the Russian military. Government military. Now we're hunting him down. Oh, he got me. Oh, never mind. Oh, I forgot to die. Fuck. Oh, oh. Oh, man. Alright, fine. Fire! Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Alright, now I'm alive. I was wasting it.
Oh, that's a toy gun.
It is a toy gun.
Dime on his ass. Is that boy healed?
Like baptized? Yeah. Got my confirmation too.
Be advised, we've got an armed colored male spotted in
Yeah.
front of the field.
They even blew some guy's brains out. Started 3,000 deaths in one day.
Gonna make you beg for death.
Yeah. Well, Don, I'll save him this time.
All units in vicinity be advised.
Fuck you!
Please be advised, there's been a reported homicide in Bristol Field. Suspect is described only as
Fuck!
male. All available units, respond immediately. All units,
Oh, his fucking head's off. I did the best I could. They called the cops because they're racist. They used the cops to kill me. This is what you gotta look out for. Looks like a nuke behind there, but it's not.
What's shaking?
Fuck! Fuck! Told you! You know, can I have piece of pizza? Told you! You know what I mean?
I will always be a proponent, young man.
Trucks just full of money wrapped in plastic. Where your figures coming from? You don't want to fucking know. Around here, god damn, they're sick.
You should come out with me and Marty
That's the
sometime.
best world's made, don't you think? Shit! Look alive, fast. Fucking move! Lucky shot!
Fucker! You fucking learn what ammunition is, motherfucker! Oh, fuck! I just want to live. Alright, I'm gonna play another game. Be right back. You guys play SpongeBob? gotta get into some of the Batman real quick. You know what I mean? Gotta get back in some of that Batman. Fuck. Please. Please be on pre-order still. Fuck, I can't pre-order it. Fuck. Damn it. Hopefully someone pre-ordered it. I guess I don't know. Look on pre-order that. Man. Fuck it. I won't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. No. Why the... I don't know who... Okay. I just... Fuck. Give me a booty anime game. I mean anime booty, you know. Give me some booty. It doesn't come out for 2 months. What's this one called? Echoes of Aincrad. Is it rated mature with nudity? No, teen. A little gore though. They got Hell Let Loose Vietnam coming out. It's only $40 though. If I could get that. When Assassin's Crizzle 79 Deluxe Edition $60. Okay, let's see what this one has. Field supplies. MVA boat crew uniform. Green Berets and Navy SEALs. Field supply. Unleash hell in the jungle. Enter the explosive conflict of the Vietnam War. See the trailer, man. Fuck yeah. Yes, sir. Fuck yeah. Oh, man. They're fucking killing everything. That's all that matters. Defending shit. Hell let loose. Vietnam. Damn. I want to play that. That's crazy as fuck. Monopoly Star Wars. Hey, man. Star Wars Galactic Racers. That's what I'm waiting for, but it doesn't come out till like December, November. Gonna be badass. I try not to look at too much stuff because I don't want to spoil it for myself. But if I don't know if I want to buy it or not, then I'll like, is this mature? Blood and violence. Okay, never mind. Then I'll look at the trailers and whatnot. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll get the teen games, but I just don't like shit that's censored. Sucks dick. You know what I mean? Like camel toes, booties, schlongs flapping around everywhere, titties getting jiggling. Dead or Alive 6. When does that come out? 6/25? Next month? I might get this just to help the Japanese out, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the one I want. I want this one. I want this one! Coming March 6th, 2025. Official news. What is that? This new immersive romantic adventure game, Venus Vacation. How do I do that? Pre-orders for both the physical version have begun today. Where is my Venus Vacation? Ooh, Code Violet. I want to see that one. Pre-order comes out the end of next month. What does it come with? What's the pre-order come with? Intense fighting entertainment is back. Fan favorite 3D fighting game, Dead or Alive 6. Stylish moves, striking animation, and cast of colorful characters go head to head in the fighting game's world most extreme battles. Place pose and take picture perfect screenshots of your favorite characters in new photo mode. Play with the classic DO6 roster and 5 additional DLC characters from the original version, along with new costumes. Whether you're a new player or a long-time veteran, Dead or Alive 6 Last Round has the action you're looking for. Include 5 additional characters. Release the original version. Release the lineup of 29 characters. Include 5 characters. Release. Stage your own battles in photo mode. From simple skirmishes, serious strategy. DOA is a definitive 3D fighting game. Use holes as the perfect moment to cripple your opponent. Build your break gauge and these powerful special moves. Mash through Fatal Rush for any easy yet highly satisfying combo. Toss your opponent into a danger zone and deal extra time. From first time players to long time strategists, Dead or Alive has some for everyone. This version includes a character unlock key and story unlock key. Don't purchase additional unlock key. A free to play version available as Dead or Alive 6 Last Round Core Fighters. Free to play version is available. For more information, visit the DOA website. How do I fuck them? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh yeah, Code Violet. What is that about? Yeah, what? I wanted to play it. I don't give a fuck. Code Violet. Violet. It's $50. Is it bad or something? I don't see anything wrong with it. Too bad I can't mod on the PlayStation. What's wrong with it? You guys didn't finish it or something? I'm just wondering. Hey Siri, what's wrong with the video game Code Violet? Restrict her invincibility, making it difficult to gauge when a guard will or won't notice. Is it kind of like a fucking rail shooter? Oh shit, that was a dinosaur. It scared the fuck out of me. Is it like a rail shooter? $50. It'd be funny if you had one where like they had a vibrator up their butt or something, or you know, like running around, you just hear them farther and further away. I'm kidding. God, well, it's so boring. I wanted to make it funny. Okay, we're gonna tell jokes then. Okay, so a zombie walks into a village, and the residents there say, "Well, why so long face?" And the zombie goes, "Oh, we got whores now. Yeah, yeah. I swear to God, yeah, the prostitutes everywhere. Yeah, look outside. I swear to God." DNF duel. Rated teen. Okay. James Bond comes out when? 5/26. Oh, I gotta buy that like right now. Holy fuck. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Is there early access? 24-hour early access. 4 outfits. Day of the Dead. Dia de los Muertos. Desert Explorer. Silent Anchor. Gentleman Operator. Agent Mark. Gleaming lighter. Gleaming earphones. Gleaming dart gun. Gleaming pen. Followed James Bond as a young, resourceful, and sometimes reckless recruit in MI6's training program and discovered an origin story. Okay, well, I guess I gotta get James Bond. Holy fuck. I'll get myself ready. Okay. I'm the bad guy. Fucking James Bond. I wanna fuck around. Got a contagion releasing 72 hours. Make it 12. You have until noon tomorrow morning. Then the contagion will be released. Good luck, Mr. Bond.
All units, police vehicle struck by suspect vehicle. Engage pursuit.
Oh shit then. Uh-uh. You know where I am?
All units, suspect has entered a vehicle. Responding units, visual contact with suspect lost.
Thank you, darling.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
Alright. Wall right there. Doesn't really show a vest, you know, but I got it on. Because I'm not going to show you. Janitor.
What?
Go see what we're dealing with. I'll take care of this. Come get me, boy! Got him. Dead to rights.
Fuck, people like went the wrong way. Fuck.
Yeah, you like that? Huh? Yeah, you like that? Huh? No!
I wanted these fucking muffins. Yeah, but you know they're like muffin material. You know you got like the bread inside or some. The raisins or what did they put in those things? What are they called? Bagels. I want one of them. I want the piece of bread. I want the one that's sweet. I want a sweet roll. I want. How long does pie last for? Oh, new issue. Repent. Sick. Nuclear war. All right. Hello, nurse. Give me some pizza too. Nom, 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 nom. Yes, you see pizza, man. I want that. I've been eating pizza like the last 2 weeks. I think I'm addicted. You know when you're like, I don't want to eat no more pizza, but I kind of want to eat pizza. Like I want to eat some, but like I want pizza, but I've ate so much pizza, sort of deal. Like I wanted some pizza, but I've been eating pizza, and after that, if you don't want no more pizza, then you're gonna crave pizza. It's weird. You're gonna get like addicted to pizza. You're just gonna want some more pizza. And it's delicious. Okay, like microwave their heads if they're gonna do it for the test. What the fuck? Microwave the fucking heads. I wanna go to Deli. I want my fudging raisin bread. Yeah, with the little cinnamon swirl and the honey texture. Yeah. No, they joking too much. They messed up, man. Everybody looks at us weird when we ask for the cinnamon swirl texture. Raisiny bread. Eat bagels. Oh, I got a hack another thing so people jump in front of the road. They're suicidal. Because I hear voices in their heads. Damn. Oh, give me.
Don't let just any dipshit come in on this, you hear? Top-notch motherfuckers are all we deal with around here.
There's supposed to be an animation of them flat, but they couldn't because of the back in the day there was limitations to how much storage they could hold on the thing. Now they got the solid state drives and stuff, you know. I'm hungry as a motherfucker. Let me see. Get oh yeah. Just bread, I guess. It's not really sweet rolls. So we got a sweet roll in here. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for exactly. Oh, it's the blueberries. You think I'm sweet enough? No, I just got a hole in me. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna mess around. Just like your friend, I'll be drizzled all over you. Come on, man, you know I'm only about sprinkles. This is just nothing but the same shit every days, man. You know what I mean? Got a little bit of cinnamon, but ain't sweet. They are. You know I'm a cake. You know I'm a cake. Cherry on top. You don't fuck around, would ya? I'm just a swirl. I'm just a bun. Buns go first. The buns, not the bun. No, but the bun. Fucking A. Should get this guy out of here, I guess. It's kind of gross. For a store. How do I put him? Can I put him in this one? Oh man, that's a classic right there. That makes that car like $20,000 more. I don't give a fuck. That feature right there, you know what I mean? Not too many cars have that feature no more. But costs like $2,000 to $250,000. $200 in South American countries. Disappear forever. Take them close to international waters. You wouldn't want to know who you are. They're gonna know what you're doing out there. Maybe if you had a drone, take it about halfway, rocks and whatnot, dump them, concrete. Now you're gonna want international waters because once he gets to the bottom, nothing but nitrogen down there. Over a period of like 4 years, he'll deteriorate into nothing. They have a dinghy or something, you could get out there, you know, tilt him over, so I don't know. Little small boat. Now, if you really want him gone, I say you could about drop it, have a little anchor and a winch, so, you know, a disconnector, and then just disconnect it over some lava pits as the body's just being like drugged, like, you know, hung off of the drone. Ding! Drop it into the thing, fucking burns for like ever, no one can get to it. And everything's gonna start shooting up everywhere in random places. You're gonna see fire. Don't trip, just get out of there, you know. They'll take care of it. People are like, oh, there's a lot of like fire and stuff. You know, everybody we gotta take the traveler's cruise a little out of here, you know. Otherwise, you're going to need plastic, lead, everything from Dexter, gloves. Probably have to carry it, I guess.
Active docking maneuvers with Soyuz 2 in preparation for a future Soviet moon landing.
What can I do you for?
Fuck, gonna have to pick that up. I'm gonna get pizza. Can I get the pizza? There we go. Oh, that went in my mouth. Having a pizza party. Kidding. It was a pizza party. That's what it was. I think they just had pizza. I think it was a pizza party though. But they could have just had pizza. Oh, I got it. Fuck. 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 There's like something you see in everyday life, you know? is not only a game, it's also a documentary. And a very great video game, if you think about it. It's like The Godfather, fucking goddamn Goodfellas. We'll chop your body up, put you in the trunk, and we'll make sure you never fucking exist again. How about that, hacker? Why don't you hit them in the fucking head and the heart again and kill that guy's family? Make sure the drone targets their fucking goddamn house. I want to see them blow up like fucking goddamn Christmas in Benghazi. Since they ruined my fucking Christmas and all.
11:50.
Sound like I hear that wolf howling. Yeah, he howling. Yeah, I'm that wolf in everybody's word. Trying to find out what proud. I'm that wolf in everybody's word. They're trying to find out why.
I'm running low on all these.
Be out directly.
I'm in the bayou and I need transportation.
I'm fucking bladdered. Couldn't drive if my life depended on it. Try me later.
I'm in the bayou.
Get another
and I
one, his
need
brother.
transportation.
Aye, I'll get her out to you right away.
Got something I can hang on to for you?
This reminds me, I know I'm fucking a dork, alright? Reminds me of the Power Rangers.
Better not lose this.
Going straight to the bank.
Let me see what you got. Guess what?
How much is that? It's a lot of money, but I can afford it.
Good. Call me if you need.
Yeah, I invited them, you know, because we're all smoking weed.
Take a look around. Current crop's growing as fast as it can.
Yes. Woo! Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Want a piece of pizza? Get you piece. Here. Get you piece. There you go. There you go. There you go. Fuck. Fuck. Give me a note. Oh, you didn't see that? They're little people. Children. I have a door right there. You can't see it. They're just walking. This is near a school or something. It's all the kids, you know, local kids or whatever. Go get an AK. No, I don't need an AK. Did you kill him?
We've gone from baby weed to full-on bush. We'll be ready to harvest soon.
Ooh. Oh. Get inside you real quick. I love you. That's why I'm here. Role playing and acting. One day I'll be a real actor, but I suck at like working. I wish I could be in a movie, you know. But I keep trying to act, you know, and I'm pretty sure it's doing a good job. Because, sorry, that had too much water in it. Because, you know, I was like, why the heck is it that these Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, or like Ben Affleck, you know, these famous actors, Jennifer Lopez, or whoever the heck it is, I don't know, Cameron Diaz or something, you know, like, how is it these people make, you know, Nicole Kidman, Tom Cruise, you know, No Country for Old Men, Red Dawn, the Westerns, you know, all these famous people over the years, you know what I mean? Melissa McCarthy. I don't know. How did they get in acting, right? Like Jason Statham or like Arnold Schwarzenegger or, you know, Sylvester Stallone, Van Damme, and you remember all the movies with is he Russian? Is he, you know what I mean? Fudge, let me look it up real quick. What is it called? The movies they're in. I forgot the movie's name. The Expendables. Dolph Lundgren. Is Dolph Lundgren Russian? Is a Swedish actor. Okay. Ivan Drago. He plays a Russian. Okay, in Rocky. Okay, Rocky 4. Okay. So, yeah, man, like, you know what I mean? Like, how did these people learn to act and stuff, you know? Like Gone with the Wind or song. So I just do it every day, you know, I keep doing it. I find a video game, I'll roleplay as it, and I'll try myself out as some acting online or something, you know, and hopefully they like it, you know what I mean? It's emotional. I only do motherfucking the best art. I'm an artist, right? That's my fucking shit. I'm an artist. It's fucking goddamn art piece. Motherfucking like you know, Banksy, but I fucking show myself, you know what I mean? He doesn't have to. But like my art it fucking intercepts all parts of life of the world and gathers these people together to make a message, send a message, a point, you know what I mean? I want to bring emotion. It's always suspense and drama. That's all it is. That's all I do, you know, suspense, drama, action. You know what I mean? And if I got a reaction out of you, I did my job. But next, it's James Bond. I swear to God, it is James Bond day month. I'm gonna watch motherfucking. I'm gonna try to get a PlayStation 2, motherfucking From Russia with Love, motherfucking goddamn watch me some Dr. No Thunderball, Russia with Love, Goldfinger, motherfucking goddamn. I might just watch some Austin Powers, some Goldmember, motherfucking goddamn go back in time to motherfucking goddamn maybe some Shoot 'em Up, some motherfucking, you know, Alex fucking Carter, what the fuck's that shit's called? John Alec motherfucking Ryan, Jack Ron, motherfucking watch all the fucking Harrison Fords, Tom Clancy, Jack Ryan, fucking whatever it is, you know, or whatever the fudge wins, fucking Tom Clancy ones, fucking goddamn Reindeer Games, Hunt for Red October, motherfucking watch motherfucking U.S. Marshals afterwards, just because that's a good one too. Well, the one with Wesley Snipes, then watch the one Double Jeopardy with the woman, then I'll go back to motherfucking and I'll watch motherfucking that other one with Harrison Ford. Well, I forget which one. Or maybe I'll just watch Deep Impact, and then watch all the Armageddon movies just to remember the 90s again, you know what I mean? And then just go back in time, get the 50 Cent game, and listen to the game, and the 50 Cent, you know, songs they made back in the day, and then go back and yeah. How long are you supposed to have blisters for? There's a little Easter egg here, see? These are characters too. Oh, you're gonna talk shit to me, huh? You don't fall out of line. I'm the one who decides who lives or who dies. I'm the conqueror of planets. I'm the ruler of worlds. Oh, right. Those are dead bodies. Oh no, I don't yet. Gotta talk to Nikki though. Yeah, I gotta go talk to a woman about a thing or two. I know it's scary, but it's like Halloween, you know? I like to say, like, scary story jokes, you know? Like, about special operators in the military. You know what I mean? Like, CIA. Somewhere in the attic, there's a spy. Oh man, I knew I should have joined clandestine. You know, some funny... No, I guess that is pretty scary. Maybe not. Can I have a cooking show too, like Archer? Isn't Archer a spy, right? What if I do a James Bond cooking show, but it's Archer instead, James Bond? Just in honor of James Bond. Archer cooking show. It's not Archer because they're like, oh, they gatekeep their, the Archer. So it'll just be like, I'm like Archer. Well, they don't have ISIS no more. So I had to make this company called ISIS because no one would make a company called ISIS. And it's all redacted, so you wouldn't even know it exists. It's not real. Yeah, you ain't gonna pull that one out of your cards, are you? You know what I mean? You can't say you're Archer. I can say I'm the monarch. Though, it's pretty cool. Sorry about that one time. There's Russian government militaries. Fudge, you know. Domestic attack on our homeland? You call me the homelander. Domestic attack on their land? You call me the saboteur. Or the monarch! What? Oh, fuck that. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck this shit. The government, some milk. What the fuck? No. The cocaine. Fuck it. You go goddamn stop yourself from having a good time, babe. Yes. Goddamn CIA and the military. Fucking Russians. Fuck this. I was listening to that, but I don't know. Wait. Fuck. Fuck, I got the chills. Like the goosebump shivers. Oh yeah. I remember when I was a wee little lass. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, I can remember. What if they did a remaster of this? But every time he, like, you know, see how he stumbles on shit? You could, like, make it so, like, he, like, stops on everything, you know? Or, like, bumps up on shit when he has the gun and stuff. Don't you worry, boss. I brought the tank. Oh shoot, my bad. I didn't know if you guys needed help. An Uzi or a Scorpion? Oh my god, I came in my pants. Oh, I came in my pants more, guys. It's too much cum everywhere. There's cum everywhere. Fuck. God damn it. And shit. And piss. And I forgot what I was doing here too. I was like, I'm just coming for the ride, man.
You want the best moonshine? This is the place to look.
Finally, I'm accepted in the LGBTQ trans community.
Got himself a sick sense of humor.
As a transporter. Transformers. Go. Optimus Prime. Star Shield. Screen Shield? Screen Field. Screen Star. Star Screen. And G.I. Joe? Go Joe? Fuck yeah, America. Fuck yeah.
Earlier.
My old man used to be whip smart. If anyone tried to pull some shit on him, he saw it coming a mile away. Now, fuck. Now he barely knows the goddamn day of the week.
Said you could use some help.
Some of our boys are down in the bayou. If you could get the shine from them and bring it back, it'd make my life a lot easier.
Bayou ain't exactly my favorite place in the world.
Come on now, the redneck assholes that live down there just love it when black folks drop by for a visit. Ain't been time for small talk, but where you at with all this?
All I really want is for everything to go back the way that it was. For Vietnam, for that night. Back when everything felt
normal.
At least our version of it anyway.
We are the righteously fucked. Danny. Was he in any pain? Did he suffer?
Don't. Ain't nothing good coming from that.
Who says I ain't good to come from it?
Georgie shot him in the head. Looked like he went pretty quick. God damn.
I hate this fucking town.
I better go.
Yeah. Okay. Lincoln. Just because Bobby Ever's dead doesn't necessarily mean this neighborhood is firmly in our control. If he's still got any men hanging around, you should think about clearing them out.
Of course I'm kidding. Because sometimes I just get pissed off enough, right? You'll turn into a soldier.
Out of the way.
Sorry.
Hey, watch it. Whiskey everywhere. Not a drop to drink. Well, maybe a drop every now and then.
Hello, dear listener. This is Remy Duval here. Are we experiencing a colored crime wave? Well, I'll be joined by new Bordeaux Police Chief Earl Wilson, who'll tell us what he's doing to keep us safe and what we can do to help. That's new Bordeaux Police Chief Earl Wilson on Native Son. Native Son!
Shit.
Get down! Get
Let's
down!
go.
He gotta go! That's it! No!
Teach you.
Click and steal! Shoot it!
It's always the guy that makes you in the movies, or what they say as the jokes. You know what I mean in the movies.
Hello, dear listener. This is Remy Duvall here. Are we experiencing a colored crime wave? Well, I'll be joined by New Bordeaux Police Chief Earl Wilson, who'll tell us what he's doing to keep us safe and what we can do to help. That's New Bordeaux Police Chief Earl Wilson on Native Son. Native Son!
Make yourself at home, Staff Sergeant.
Hey, you're finally back. Yeah, that's the good one, man. That's the good one. Guys, thank you for enjoying the show. We grew all the weed we could grow. And now that it is fully adult, pure, and adulterated weed smoking. This is the fun part of the show. You get to be the hitman. Man. Yeah. Next time I remember something I didn't know, it was because I was the killer. You are the showpiece. Me, baby. Is that good enough? Action cut. Motherfucker. See the hear the water spill out of that? It's gonna water the other plant.
You, sir, are the proud papa of a weed harvest. Take that shit in.
Damn. That fucking weed plant right there, man, it's better than fuck. Barbarella. Fuck yeah. So that. You know what those things on your those little fucking loops are for? I don't know if I should tell you.
You know what, Otis? I don't care what you say. You're still a tramp. That's right. You haven't even got a fat bankroll in your pocket. You probably haven't even got 25 cents.
I got 6 Cadillacs, 5 Lincoln, 4 Ford, 6 Mercury, 3 T-Birds, Mustang. Ooh, woman,
Really by me.
my mama was. My papa too.
What? Tell me.
I know the sound of a gun, yeah. Inside of the song.
You're tramp, Otis. I don't care what you say, you're still a tramp.
Call me that.
Look here, you ain't even got no money.
I got everything.
You can't buy me all those meats and seafood and all that stuff I want.
Is that Pam Grier?
Rat, frog, bug, rabbit, anything you want.
Look, you
And
can
back of Barbarella?
catch them, baby. You're still a tramp.
Back of it?
You wear overalls. You need a haircut, baby. You think you're lucky?